Hello friends, Diane, Rusin, Doran here for Machine Quilting Unlimited. I'm often talking about the wonders of echo quilting, so I thought I would show you a little bit today. I'm playing around with a sample that I've made of an orange peel block, and I've never made one before, so I'd like to kind of see what different types of quilting around it would look like. So I've made a feather here and I've echoed around it once, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about echoing as I demonstrate how to do that here. One reason you might want to echo around a feather is because it helps it to stand out from the surrounding areas. You've got a nice puff created by the large open area of the feather itself, and when you compress the batting by creating echo quilting around it, that's going to make the puff appear more obvious. So what we're really looking for here is texture. You'll notice that in this case I'm using a thread that's very closely matching the background. That is going to hide any mistakes I make and make the emphasis be on the texture of the quilting as opposed to the line. Now here I'm kind of getting down into a little bitty area, but I can just sneak right back up alongside that melon and you won't be any the wiser. You'll notice that I'm turning the work as I go if I don't have good visibility. I really like to use this particular foot because since it has an open toe, I really can see where the needle is. And since it's at an angle, that also helps me to have good visibility. So I'm just going to go around one more time here. I'm not trying to achieve perfection here, and honestly this isn't the best echoing I've ever done, but as I turn it, you can see that having multiple lines of stitching that are echoing the shape of the feathers is making the feathers puff out more and look better. Let me just do a little bit more here. I'm also, because I'm turning the work some, I'm not relying on the parts of the foot to determine how far I am away. I could sometimes use the little ends of the foot there to help me figure out how far away from the motif to echo. Instead, I'm trying to look at the channel that I'm creating, the open channel between the lines of quilting. Now that's a little bit challenging here because I do have thread that matches so well. Now you'll see as we go outward from the feather that the shape is becoming less and less distinct and more abstract. And that's an interesting characteristic of all echo quilting. And I really like to see what I end up with in the end. So we'll just go around one more time and then I will turn it so you can see the end result here. You'll notice that I'm not racing along. Slow and steady wins the race here. And now I'll turn it, and you can see the nice texture that created. Thanks for joining me.